This video, we're going to talk about what ZEGO Paylease is and why the Lake Ashton HOA uses it and has an account. But to start out with, we need to talk about the convenience that our members demand, whether it's relative to their payments. If they would like to use a credit card or have a ACH directly from their bank to our bank, nobody wants to deal with this anymore. Too much room for fraud, too many other security related issues. So there's no system out there that wants to deal with this. If we go to enumerate, they have a payment system and it's called Tops Pay, and it integrates with only one system, and that's ZEGO Paylease. ZEGO Paylease has about the best reputation in the business for managing that type of needs for security and anti-laundering, anti-fraud. I was at a recent Enumerate conference where they brought to our attention that the Anti-Money Laundering Act from the federal government, I believe that was put into effect in actually 2020, is now coming due. That will be in effect this coming January, and we have to start reporting on that. And HOAs are not exempt as of yet to this reporting requirement. So this is something that they advise that we get with our counsel on and make sure that we're preparing for it. But the good news is that we use ZEGO Paylease for our monies that we obtain by a credit card and or ACH. And then when we do our Truist discussion, we will be using the Truist box to send our monies to, so that, again, we have a third party managing this. You'll have a lot of issues with our residents. They want to give you the checks. They want to put the checks somewhere in the clubhouse. They want to do everything but put them in the envelope and send the doggone things in. And it is getting increasingly difficult with all the regulations and requirements out there and the bonding requirements to have to deal with cash. So if we want to be able to provide the ability to use credit cards, we have to go with a system like ZEGO. So ZEGO, we have it fully integrated now with our top system. And this is basically nothing but a shell. It will show all of our transactions, of which we have had none. We're not into assessment season. We're just preparing for that. And then when it shows the residence and property information, again, here there's nothing. It will only show data for those that use the credit cards. We did not send ZEGO any resident or property information. That's up to the residents to do. When they go through the terms and conditions of using the credit card or the ACH, they, if they read the terms, are going to authorize ZEGO to gather that data and then to manage that data. So typically, when you look at our assessments, we have less than a dozen people that use a credit card for a $60 assessment. But they want it, and we're giving it to them, and that's what ZEGO does.